What's up guys, we're here making a second video update on the status of my car and the accident that it was recently involved in. And I really wanted to begin this by extending a huge thank you to so many of you who gave just such a positive, overwhelming response to our video. The support from you guys was just great to see, and it really helped cheer me up. So I really got to thank you for that. It meant a lot. I also wanted to touch on some things that were in the comments from some people expressing the feeling that I was trying to avoid some blame for the accident, or just really not owning up to the fact that the car crashed. But look, I was the one behind the wheel. There was nobody else involved, and unfortunately I was faced with a pretty tough situation to avoid on the road, and the result was the accident. There was no racing, there was nothing bad going down, but in hindsight, I do realize I should have given you more clarity about that from the start. So about that, my bad. I just got a phone call from the manager of the shop where the car is located, and they're beginning their teardown process and really sort of evaluating the internal damage of the structure of the car, more so than what we were able to see when it first happened. And there was a lot of back and forth in the comments about maybe the car is totaled, maybe it's fixable. And personally, I would love for it to be fixed, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. That decision, unfortunately, is out of my control. And some of you guys were even saying, hey, see if you can buy back the car. It's definitely an option. It just depends on how this plays out. And it's a little unnerving to not really know what's gonna happen. But either way, we're going to come out bigger and better on the other side of things. So let's hit the road and go check on the status of the car. We got about a 30-minute drive to get down there. And once we get there, we'll have more pictures and give you more of an insight as to what actually has to be fixed. So let's hit it.
Sorry to walk you through the
Oh, you're fine. Good stuff.
Okay, well hopefully you should still be able to see a little bit more than...
Alright guys, well progress has been made. We're up on the lift here at the shop to get the inspection done and to really see what has to happen to get this thing fixed, or to see what else happens. Ah, I see the whole rear, yeah. Look how it's pushed in there. Wow. This is all, that's a good lick. But this is straight, which is good. It's solid. We need the subframe. Would you know like what piece, are they talking about up in here to cut as well? That's sort of, or like this right there. Okay. All right. Well, let's hope for the best. And then the course is fine. And the wing. Cool, yeah, the whole bumper. After leaving the shop, I got another call from my adjuster, and he was the bearer of bad news. Unfortunately, after the teardown inspection, the car was deemed a total loss. The buyback is kind of high, and the best course of action at this point is to carry on with totaling the car. On the positive though, I am able to get my performance mods off the car, and there's no issue there. So I'll be able to gather those things up and make myself ready for the next step. Right now, I'm in the middle of planning that. I'm staying within the Mustang family, and there's a lot of options on the table. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to look for next. We're about to enter a new chapter, and there's a lot of positives to come.
We lose our soul.